Today's pretty much going to be a vlogging day, I think, although the weather is fantastic. We'll get in and out, but tomorrow Botanical Gardens, next day the cricket.
Can't wait. Hopefully we'll get to see some cricket this time, not just the rain.
When you're in Sri Lanka, keep an eye out for true Sri Lankan tastes. They are these open areas where heaps of women, local women, come and they're able to bring their own local food and cook it. Presumably it's all licensed and things, but we found them all over Sri Lanka, and they're such a cheap way to try the local food. You can have a whole bunch of little snacks at small amounts, and the prices are so reasonable. Very popular with the locals. You see a lot more locals here than tourists.
Today we got a pitu, which is made from rice and with some chili sauce, and we got some some Vedas, which are like a toasted sort of savoury pasty with coconut chutney, and then we got the black mullet pancakes, which are made out of, I think, buckwheat, fermented buckwheat with coconut chutney and a little bit of sort of a curry gravy.
We're back for more cricket tickets. The day match on Saturday. Today's Thursday.
It's never a fast process.
We are getting the west grass embankment. So the scoreboard is that end, so we can see the scoreboard. You can just see the TV if you're down in this corner where we were last night.
We've got our good friends the monkeys in the background, and today we're off to the Royal Botanic Gardens.
This time it's 2 plates of string hoppers for 50 rupees each, a millet dosa and 2 Vedas. That's right, it's our old friend, the Kandy train station. We're not going far this time, just a Parrot and I are with 10 rupee tickets to go to the Botanical Gardens. Reminds us of a certain train ride out of Colombo. Luckily we're not going too far, but it is very, very fast. It's the small victories when travelling.
We ended up slowing down to almost a stop at the station that it wasn't meant to stop at. It was meant to bypass that station, but luckily it's the station we wanted, so we just jumped off.
Oh yeah, we lived out. Alright, 2 tickets and a brochure which is in English. This is the Royal National Botanic Gardens in Paranajaya, about 10k south of Kandy.
The tickets to enter are 1,500 rupees each for foreigners, so it's pretty steep, but we've heard the gardens are pretty spectacular and they're huge.
Yes, I do like my botanic gardens, so this is one thing I'm happy to spend a little bit of money on, have a good look around.
I'm not generally such a fan of gardens, but I am ready to have my opinion changed. I may not be hugely into gardens, but I do love maps. So this map has 43 points on it, and I'm determined to visit all of them. New goals in life: to have a lawn that looks like this, and possibly a chipping green. Not sure yet.
The bamboo is wider than my head. In fact, it's lots wider than my head. That is some huge bamboo. Huge bamboo.
We're just having a quick stop on our walk through the Royal Botanic Gardens.
And there are so many monkeys right at the edge here, and heaps of them are really young.
It's the most monkeys we've ever seen. There's got to be a good 50 or 60 just in this one patch of bamboo behind us.
Yeah, they're not afraid of us at all. Pretty keen for food, but not too pushy. So yeah, it's really cool just watching them play around.
So we've learned some things about the Royal Botanic Gardens while we've been here.
Yeah, so they were first established in the 1300s, 1340-ish.
I think they were quite small for a long time, and then in 1747 the king at the time decided he really liked them and he renamed them the Royal Botanic Gardens and built a temporary residence here.
Yeah, since then I guess it's just grown, and obviously the British like their gardens, so they probably got involved as well. I mean, it is a huge site and it is beautiful. As you'd expect, most of the trees are tropical. We haven't been to a few of the areas yet.
These monkeys are cray-cray. So they extend 147 acres or 60 hectares, so they're absolutely huge. And each year they get over 1 million visitors.
It's got quite a neat little suspension bridge at the northern end of the park that actually leaves the park. It goes over quite a large river that borders a lot of the gardens themselves.
Standoff between Alistair and the monkey. The monkey thinks it's food.
Not food.
And even if it was, Alistair would not give up his food.
Yeah, but it's not food. Oi! Jeez, food. Food.
So a lot of the trees here have been planted by someone famous, so prime ministers from different countries or the Tsar of Russia. But what I didn't expect was a tree planted by an astronaut.
Space tree.
And this one was planted by the Queen. Our day at the Royal Botanical Gardens, just south of Kandy, is now complete.
I have had a really nice few hours strolling around. I can see why people can spend quite a long time here.
I'm not a huge gardens person, but the beautiful open spaces and the peace and quiet of it all, I really enjoyed. And I think it'd be the perfect place to bring a picnic lunch and just enjoy the day.
Yeah, at the start there was this really nice grass garden, and there were really big palm tree lined avenues. You can see some quite unique trees, and then we found the monkeys.
There was monkeys everywhere, and they were very keen to get your food, and even some really small ones that we haven't really seen before, so that was cute just watching them play for a while.
There's a few of the standard things you find in botanical gardens, like an orchid house, a plant house, a cactus house, and they're really nice examples. They're not huge, but they're really well maintained and nice to look through.
The lawns were amazing. There was these just beautiful open spaces with nicely curated lawns.
And because it's Sri Lanka, there's a million people, but the gardens are huge, which means it soaks them up really well.
And there's plenty of places you can sort of sit and just relax throughout the gardens, which is nice, and they let you sort of wander all through it. I don't think it's a must-do in Kandy, but it's one of those things, if you're like us and you've got an extra day to wait until the next cricket match, then it's a good place to spend some time.
Yeah.
Head back to Kandy. Tennis gardens are awesome, but heading back to Kandy, find some food.
That's us for the day.
We made it back into town via bus from the Botanic Gardens. It's super easy. The buses come past every few minutes, and it was 20 rupees for a 20-minute bus ride. Oh. Fantastic value, and always good to chat to the locals.
We have wrapped up our day by visiting one of the more renowned cheapy restaurants here in Kandy. There are 5 of them. It's called Balaji Dosa.
And it was delicious. And we're totally full. So now we're going to head home, but it's starting to rain, so we need to head home quickly, and that's us done for the night. We have just realised something amazing. After over a month in Sri Lanka, we've had our first samosa-free day.
No samosa!
I don't know what happened, but we didn't have any samosas today. We are heading off to the cricket version 2. The first time we went was not so successful.
No, we're a bit worried about today too, because it's really cloudy. At least I won't get sunburnt, but oof.
And I kid you not, the last 2 days in Kandy have been absolutely beautiful, blue skies, no rain. And today...
yeah, Sri Lankan cricket gods are not shining down upon us.
How's your breakfast, Al?
Oh, I do like this space.
What?
Yeah, really good.
What are we having?
We are having millet dosa. We had some Vedas, but they're all gone, and string hoppers.
I ate the Vedas. They were piping hot, so I couldn't resist, and I couldn't wait.
Find the bus.
Always fun trying to find the right bus in a massive pile of buses.
Pelakeli, Pelakeli, Pelakeli. We need to find someone who's saying that lots.
We arrived just in time for the very first ball. So this happens a lot. I lose Al and find him getting selfies taken with all the locals.
Is Sri Lanka gonna win? Yeah, Sri Lanka's definitely gonna win. It's a video, not a photo. Big crowd on the embankment. Unfortunately, Sri Lanka are not doing well. Never mind. Still a great day at the cricket. Hopefully some big runs. Hi guys. Bye. between innings. Sri Lanka scored 273, probably not competitive, but the last few overs were really exciting, gave us a feel for what Sri Lankan crowds are like when they think things might be going their way. So Pellekele Stadium's really new. It's got that one big stand you can see behind me and then two huge embankments either side of it. It's like 200 rupees to sit on the embankment for a one day, which is just incredible when you think what you pay in the Western countries. And it's just a beautiful day.
The rain has come in.
I'm just keeping our stuff dry. Sheltering.
It's dark for 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, it's like the lights are on, it's like a day-nighter.
He's now bucketing down and even the outfield covers are going on. So we're going to call it a day and go home. Whoa, look how heavy it is now.
It is raining so hard out there and it is so dark even though it's only 4 in the afternoon.
But we made it to the bus, managed to get the first bus from the stadium in the pouring rain, and we're heading back into town. It's been an awesome day.
Yeah, the Sri Lankan fans are great. The stadium is just beautiful. It's small, but it's gorgeous. And everyone was in a really good mood, so it's good. Well, in a rare turn of events, I got off the bus, came home. Kel is in town getting fried rice. So for anyone who's watched lots of our videos, they'll know I'm the takeaways guy. But Kel's got an umbrella which is extra rain protection and it's monsoon out there. She also had a window seat and there was no chance on a bus that packed that we were going to be able to swap over. We were lucky to get me off. I'm soaked through. She's probably about half an hour away and I imagine she's going to be drenched. So I'll see what I can do to cheer the place up before she gets home.
I just got off the bus. It took about 20 minutes to go 500 meters, so it's going to be way faster walking. I am taking a shortcut through the shopping centre as it's the only dry place in town, and I'm not looking forward to coming out the other side because it is absolutely torrential downpour. The rain is really heavy. If you're in Kandy and need really good food, come to the Berala Eating House. It is amazing. We've been here 3 times and every time it's delicious. You'd be pleased to hear that I made it home in one piece with dinner. So Elle's happy. Everything is saturated and it's a good thing that we don't need to go out again tonight because it is bucketing. But it's been a great day. What do you reckon, Elle?
Oh, it's been a great day. I think I'd just starve rather than go out again though. And can live on tubes alone. Yeah! Woohoo! Oh yeah! Shoot the cannon! Shoot the cannon! Woo! Yeah! Fire! Woo! I'm really glad I didn't go for a t-shirt because it was quite a violent scrum to see who won it.